Before I start this vlog, I just want to talk about something important. If you ever decide and go to movie locations, make sure to respect the lands that they were filmed on. I was going to go to the opening battle scene of The Revenant, which was shot on Indian Morley land. And that's the home of the Shekina, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations. One second, Indian Morley Reserve, and they had it blocked off, the opening battle scene down by the river, because just too many tourists were pretty disrespectful to the community, and too many people are going down there, and yeah. And the other one, I knew where the other one was, where the Fort Kiowa it was, but it was, yeah, I got mixed directions from people of where it was, and I think it also had to do with, this one wasn't on First Nations land, but people just didn't want to give me a straight answer. I think because tourist issues, but yeah, just respect the land that you're going on when you ever go to a movie location. All right. Well, let's get this one started. I am at, I'd say, probably in the top 5 most spiritual scenes within The Revenant. And let's get this started. This is another Adventures with Smiles. So I'll talk really loudly for you guys because it is pretty windy out there. I am just on the outskirts of Drumheller. And this scene that I'm at, this is when Fitzgerald's, Tom Hardy, and William Poche are heading back to Fort Kiowa, and they encounter a First Nations community that probably got wiped out by Leavenworth, and then they set up camp there for the night. And in that scene, you see Tom Hardy express the story of his dad, a Texas Ranger, who went out hunting one time and he got lost with his buddies. I think they're Cherokee, and he ended up being starving to death out there, and he was in like this little gully, and he had the most spiritual experience of his life, as he was looking around and he met God. And guess who God was? God was a giant squirrel, and man, did he enjoy eating that squirrel. So at night, it's only like a 5-second scene, but you see Tom Hardy, Fitzgerald, in the distance, and with these coolies behind me here in the distance. They're probably the First Nations community was probably set up somewhere behind her too. I can't really get any closer because this is private property, but it was shot up just probably down by the river here. This is the Red Deer River, and he goes out there, and all you see is a meteor coming to the ground and hitting the ground at the top of the cliff there. And then he turns around and looks towards us. And I think that was his moment with his encounter with God. All right, I'm back in my vehicle and we're out of the wind. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about Fitzgerald's story. Now, in the movie, you see him at the end, really gruesomely get killed by the Arikara, which is an actual tribe from South Dakota, where this whole story of Hugh Glass is taking place. Now, that doesn't actually happen. He actually does, in reality, get to Texas and joins the army and lives the rest of his life out, I'm pretty sure, out there in Texas. Hugh Glass, yeah, he did chase him, but he wasn't actually able to get him before he joined the army. Now, I hope to get more of the Hugh Glass story in the future. with the fort scene and the river scene kind of off the plates of like finding where it is and be able to film down there, I'm gonna have to go some other locations, and probably those locations will be South Dakota someday, where Fort Kiowa, which was actually known as Fort Lookout, and a second here, Fort Lookout was near Chamberlain, South Dakota, which I'm hoping to head to one day. So I want to tell you guys more of this story. But that is all for now. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button. It helps with algorithm. And sorry about my last vlog. I put on the kids thing, so you can leave a comment. I will make sure not to do that this time, so you can leave comments if you want to. But take care of yourself the best way you know how, your mental and physical health. Stay healthy, stay active, and peace out.